Okay, we're going to do a quick warm-up. Okay. I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, all right. These are the first 6 questions I'm going to ask you guys to do for me. I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes to just go through the questions. And once you've got an answer, okay, you can put any emoji in the chat to show me that you guys are ready. Okay, if it's a bit difficult for you, just write the questions down anyway, and then we're going to talk through them afterwards. All right, everyone, ready, set, go. It is mental math, so you should be able to do it in your head. Thank you, Teacher Kat. All right, 2 minutes, everyone. Geez, Nicholas and Anda I feel like you guys are already done because you've already put an emoji in the chat, but I feel like you guys haven't written these questions down yet. Fishy, very sus. Don't believe it. All right, 1 more minute, guys. Yes, Sanile, how can I help, my sweetie?
Can we do the second part of mental maths?
If you are done, absolutely, you can go for it.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, I'm seeing quite a lot of you guys are done. Okay, maybe not that many, but I am going to give you guys exactly 30 seconds because we got to keep moving. Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Tara Jane and Kawusanga. I see you as well. And Samuke Liswe. Whew, that's a full name. Kimika, I hope I said that correctly. And Slindile.
We are exotic.
That is a long name. Olotando and Nicholas and Ria. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Ugutemba. Excellent. All right, guys, if you're not done, thank you, Wushilo. If you're not done, that's okay. We're going to continue. Larona is done as well. Larona, do you have a question for me? Okay, I think he was just giving me his reaction, and Zwandile is done as well. I did see that. All right. We are going to only talk about the first 6. Okay, and we're going to talk about how to answer these questions if your mental maths isn't 100% with us yet. If you're like, Teacher Coco, I think I remember doing these in grade 6. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to go through them quickly. Okay, so if I had to ask you guys what 2 times 10 is, give me a quick answer in the chat. You can tell me, what's 2 times 10? Thank you, Matthew. That was very, very quick. It is 20. Thanks, Nicholas and Olotando. That's it. That's 20. Now, I've multiplied 2 by 10. I've multiplied 2 by 10. And that 2 that I multiplied by 10 became a bigger number. So the thing that's actually making my number bigger is if I'm multiplying. So if I see a multiplication anywhere, that means that my number is going to get bigger. But you also notice that 2 times 10 is just 2 with a 0 attached to it. So 2 times 10 is the same as 2 times 1, which is 2, and then you add a 0. That's all we did. We just went 2 times 1, and we added a 0. So that's what we're going to do when we're multiplying. Now, if I had to ask you guys, what's 20 divided by 10? What are you guys going to say to me? What's 20 divided by 10? That's it. It's 2, right? So now all I've done here is I've taken away that 0, and I've taken away that 0, and I went 2 divided by 1 gives me 2. And that's how I know that my answer is 2. So when we are multiplying, all we do is we multiply the numbers and we add the 0 at the end. And when we're dividing, if there's a 0 here and a 0 there, we're going to remove zeros. Okay, it's going to get a little complicated when we don't have zeros in the answer, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So we're going to work through the multiplication of it first. Okay, so if I say to you guys, what's 874 times 10? Pop your answer in the chat for me. What is my answer going to be? 874 times 10. That's it. Well done, Ria and Nicholas and Matthew and someone named Mtawao. I don't think I'm going to get your name right. Excellent. I'm just going to go 874 times 1 is just going to give me 874. And then I'm going to add my 0. And that's the answer I'm going to get. P-War. There we go. The name is P-War. All right, we'll change it for you. Hi, Ntusentle. How can I help? Ntusentle can't hear me, Teacher Cat. If you can help her out quickly. Okay, I don't think she can hear me. Excellent. All right, let's do 275 times 100. How many zeros do you think I'm going to add at the end, guys? I'm going to add 2 zeros. Good, because there are 2 zeros here at the end of 100. So I'm going to go 275 times 1. That's just going to give me 275. And then I'm going to add 2 zeros. 0, 0. Do you see how easy that is? It's so easy to multiply by 10 or 100 or 1,000. It's so easy. What about this one? 817 times 100. Give me an answer, everybody. 817 times 100. That's it. Because there are 2 zeros, because there are 2 zeros at 100, I'm just going to go 817 times 1 is just 817. And then I'm going to add 2 zeros. And that gives me 81,700. Tandeka says 31,000. I think that was a typo. I think she meant 3, not 8. Tandeka, watch out for that. Well done, guys. Excellent, excellent. Well done. Now, the other thing that we need to note is that if we are timesing or multiplying, what we're actually doing is we're moving a comma. I know, Tandeka, I know you knew the answer. Don't worry, I knew you know. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move the comma. Okay, so if I have a number, we're going to take this number over here, 3,873. Okay, and now I know that I can write 3,873 as that comma 0. Okay, it's comma 0 because it's still the same thing. It's almost like if I went to the store and they told me that something costs 50,00. That's the same as 50 Rand. There's just no sense, right? Now, I know that there's a comma 0 there. If I have to divide by 10, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the amount of zeros I have. So I've got 1 0 here at 10. So what I'm going to do when I divide is I'm going to take my comma and I'm going to move it that way 1 time. Okay, now let me ask you guys another question. If I have 5,752 divided by 100, I've got 2 zeros. I'm going to put my comma over here. How many times will I move my comma? How many times will I move my comma? If I've got 2 zeros, how many times will I move my comma? Matthew, you're onto something. Ria and Olotando, that's it. So I'm going to move my comma 2 times, exactly. So I'm going to move my comma 1, 2 times, and it's going to sit over here. For this number, it's going to sit over there. So my number now becomes 387,3. And for this number over here, this becomes 57,52. Easy, easy peasy. Now let's go back to the numbers that we have. I've got 2,264 divided by 10. How many zeros do I have over here by 10? How many zeros do I have? I just have 1 0. So I'm going to put my comma at the end of my number over here, comma 0. And then I'm going to move my number. How many numbers to the left? I'm going to move it once. I'm going to move it once. So I'm going to move it this way. Once. Yeah. What's my new number, guys? Put my new answer in the chat. What is 2,264 divided by 10? Matthew, I feel like at this point, dude, you are doing my job for me. You are unstoppable. You're an absolute rock star. That's it, Kabusange and Kimika. Sidiso, just mwah, mwah, mwah. Excellent. That's it. My answer is going to be 226,4. Well done. Now, I want you guys to give me the answer for this one over here. 765 divided by 10. And Tusentle, my sweetie, you're still not connected to your audio, and that's going to be very difficult. I don't know. Can we ask Tusentle to leave and then come back? Teacher Kat, can we
I think every
DM
time
them?
I send a message, and then he gets flooded with other messages.
Oh,
So maybe
no.
I'll just put him in the waiting room and message him from there. I think I'll do
Yes,
that.
I think so. And then just ask Tusentle to leave and then come straight back in. Thank you so much, Teacher Kat. Okay, awesome. I see everybody with the correct answer for me in the chat. 100%, guys. I'm going to put my comma over here after my number, 0. And because my 10 has 1 0, I'm going to move it once. And my new answer is going to be 76,5. Yes, Juanita. How can I help, my sweetie?
Ma'am, I don't understand.
Okay, let's try a couple. Okay. So if I had to take, let's say, for instance, I gave you 300 Rand, right? And you had 10 brothers, sisters, and cousins, right? Are you going to get a lot of money or a little money? What do you think? Is it me who's lagging? Teacher Kat? No, I think I may have. No, my internet connection is fine. You, Anita, are you still there? Oh no, you, Anita's gone. All right, I'm going to ask everybody to answer this question in the chat for me. I think you, Anita's having a bit of an issue. Okay, so if I gave you guys 300 Rand and I asked you guys to split it between 10 people, am I going to get a lot of money? No, I'm not going to get 3,000. It's going to be a lot less. I'm going to get 30 Rand, right? It's going to be a lot less because there's 10 of us sharing that. So all I'm going to do, if I am looking at taking 300 and dividing it by 10, that means my number is going to be a lot less. Okay, so I'm going to count from my 10 how many zeros I have. Here, I've got 1 0. Now I'm going to take 300 and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 300, comma 0. I'm adding the comma 0 on there. Okay. Nelly's having a bit of trouble with volume as well. I think it may be a problem on their side. I'm gonna add the comma 0. I do that. I add the comma 0, and then I'm like, because there's only 1 0 in 10, I'm gonna take my number and I'm gonna move this over once because there's 1 0. So this number now becomes 30,00. 30 Rand from 300 Rand. Right, now this can work for every single number. Okay, let's take the number 5,682. and divide it by 100. Tell me in the chat, guys, how many zeros do I have? That's it, Kimika. I have 2 zeros. So I'm going to take the number that I've written here. I'm going to make a little bit of space here. Okay, I'm going to go divided by 100. Okay, so I'm going to take the number that I've just given you, and I'm going to add in the comma 0. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to go comma 0, because that doesn't change the value of the number. And then I'm going to go, because my 100 has 2 zeros, I'm going to move my comma to the left 2 times, because my number can't get bigger. My number can't get bigger. I'm dividing. It needs to get smaller. So I'm going to move my comma 2 times that way. 1, 2. What's the new number that I'm going to get? I'm going to get 56, 82. Okay, I'm going to need everybody who's understanding what I'm saying to give me a thumbs up in the chat. If you don't understand what I'm saying, give me a thumbs down in the chat. Let's see if we get it. All right, I've got 2 thumbs up so far, and the Letabo's going to ask a question while everybody puts their thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat. Excellent. Letabo, how can I help? Hi, Letabo, you need to unmute for me, my sweetie.
Or like for the 1,000. So do you like move like the whole number, or do you move the 0? Like if the number
we are moving the comma. We don't move the 0, we just move the comma. Okay, don't go away, Letabo. Let's say, for instance, I gave you this number. If I give you the number 44,785, and I said divide this by 100, right? What I'm going to do is I'm first going to go to this number, and I'm going to go comma 0. I'm going to add the comma 0, right? Actually, let me add another 0 over here. How many zeros do I have? How many zeros am I dividing by, Letabo?
3.
Good, I'm dividing by 3 zeros. So how many times am I going to move my comma to the left?
3 times.
Good, 3 times. So I'm going to take this comma and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Can you tell me what's my new number?
Is it
There's my comma now.
Is it 44 point
comma
785?
That's it. You got it. That's exactly what I was looking for. And that's how we do it. That's how we move it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Letabo. Tara Jane, can I take your question, my sweetie? Hi, Tara Jane. Okay, we are going to have to move on. We are running out of time.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Tara Jane. Hello.
I just wanted to say my screen is very laggy, so it's not letting me put any messages into the chat.
Okay, so what I'm going to need for you to do, my sweetie, I'm going to need you to leave the classroom and come straight back in. Okay, that might fix the problem. Okay, all right. Excellent. Okay, Letabo, do you have another question? You can unmute for me, my sweetie, if you do.
I just made a mistake, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. No worries. Okay, Kawusange, let's take your question and then we're going to have to move on, guys. In the meantime, I want everybody to put the answer to this question in the chat for me. 3,873 divided by 10. Put the answer in the chat for me, guys. Hi, Kawusange, what's up?
Ma'am, when are we gonna do the quiz?
The quiz is at the end of the lesson. Okay, so when we leave, Teacher Kat is going to drop the link to the quiz in the chat, and then you can click on it and you're going to go do the quiz. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. All right. Awesome stuff. All right. So I see some people putting the answer in the chat for me. Excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for. Because 10 only has 1 0, I'm going to put comma 0 over here, and I'm going to move my comma once. So my new answer is going to be 387,3. And my neighbor is just being the worst person in the world, playing the loudest music at this very moment. Not very helpful. Okay. I hope we are understanding. Now, what I want everyone to do for me is I want you guys to take a screenshot of this for me, of these questions. Okay. Everybody who can take a screenshot, take a screenshot. If you can't, I want you guys to stay with me until the end of the lesson and you can write some of them down because I want you guys to use these to practice. Okay, take a quick screenshot. If you're on the phone, just click, take a screenshot and go use these to practice how to do this. Remember, if we're multiplying, my number is going to get bigger. So I'm just going to take this number. I'm going to take 403 times 1, and then I'm going to add 2 zeros. Okay. That's okay, Unita. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. When we multiply, we take the number times 1, add 2 zeros. When we divide, we need to add a comma 0, and then we need to move the comma. Okay. That's okay, Nicholas. That means you are like 100 miles ahead of the curve. Well done, dude. Excellent. Like just, wow, well done. Okay. Write down the rest of them or take a screenshot of the rest of them and use those for practice. Okay. Hi, Zanele.
Ma'am, what if we are done with the answers?
That's perfect. That means, did you get all of them right? That's another question I need to ask. Did you get them right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, how do I know? I don't know what your answers look like. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sure you did, Zanele. Well done. Okay. If you are done, then you will find questions like these in your grade 7 textbook. So go to your grade 7 textbooks and look for more questions and keep practicing. Okay, Zanele, maths is all about practice. Okay. Excellent. All right, we're going to be talking about polygons, and I think we might just talk about polygons and call it a day because we're running out of time. Okay, so what is a polygon? What is a regular and an irregular polygon? Does anybody know? Who can tell me? You can raise your hand. You can raise your hand or you can put it in the chat if you're feeling too shy. Who knows what a polygon is? I'm seeing that these people absolutely love speaking to me. That's why their names are always up. I love it though. Zanele, what is a polygon, my sweetie?
It's a shape that it's not like a regular shape.
Okay, but what if I asked you what is a regular polygon? Now it is a regular shape because it's called a regular polygon. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. If I drew, I'll give you a hint, Zanele. If I drew a shape with 3 sides, what do we call this shape?
Irregular.
You can put it in the chat. What is this shape? We should all know what this shape is. It's a pretty easy shape. That's it, Ria. Ria's onto something, and so is Mati. That's it. It's a triangle. Yes, Zanele, do you agree? This is a triangle. Good. Now, if I drew this shape, what is this shape called? My drawing is terrible, but you guys can tell. That's it, Mati. Thank you, Mati. It's a square. Thank you, Hannah. I thought my drawing was bad, but clearly I'm a Picasso. You guys are seeing what I mean. Excellent. It's a square. Okay. Now we'll note that a triangle has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And the square has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we're looking at this is a triangle. All triangles are called triangles. We'll just call it like an isosceles triangle or an equilateral triangle. We'll call the triangle something. Now, all shapes that have 4 sides, so I'm talking about a square or a rectangle, or this one is called a rhombus, or if I draw a parallelogram, any shape that has 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. And you guys are going to have to write that one down. It's a big word. Quadrilateral. And there goes Matthew again doing my job for me. Dude, I swear. We're gonna fight, you and me. There we go. That's it. It's a quadrilateral. Now, a polygon is going to be any shape that has 5 or more sides. Okay, 5 or more sides, like a pentagon. A pentagon is known as a polygon because it has many sides. Okay, a polygon, or a hexagon. I told you guys I'm not a Picasso, I can't draw, but it's a polygon. It's a hexagon. Okay, polygon. And I see Luvuyo writing polygon with the double L-I. No, we spell it like this: P-O-L-Y-G-O-N. It's a polygon. Okay, P-O-L-Y-G-O-N. Okay, polygon. Now there's a difference though. I'm going to show you guys the difference between a regular polygon and an irregular polygon. Now, a regular polygon has 5 or more sides that are the same. That are the same length. That's it, Ria. Excellent. That's what I was hoping to hear. That are the same size. They're the same length. That's a regular polygon. An irregular polygon has 5 or more sides that are not of the same shape. That are not. Okay, of the same length. They're not the same length at all. Okay, so I want you guys to have a look at these shapes over here. Okay. Nicholas says, ma'am, isn't a polygon a shape with 3 or more sides? Okay, it's a bit tricky. I don't think so, because if I had anything with 3 or more sides, teacher Cat, help me out here. Because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, if you only had a shape with 2 sides, then we wouldn't call it a shape because it's just 2 sides. We'd call it an angle instead. So anything with 3 sides is called a triangle, yes? And then anything with 4 sides is a quadrilateral, and then anything 5 or up is a polygon. Am I correct, or am I the one who's losing my mind?
I think lately they do say when they define the polygon for grade 8, my grade 8 class, most textbooks do say at least 3 sides.
Does
So
it say that? Okay, am I the one who's lost my mind? Okay, I'm gonna have to remember.
Used to the bi and the tri and quad, and then after that we use poly. So it's very
okay.
I think
so
for
a polygon has
us,
3 or more sides. Okay, cool. So I'm the one who's lost my mind here. Thank you, Nicholas, for correcting me. Thank you very much. Okay, so 3 or more sides. So a triangle is classified as a polygon. I did not know that, but now I do, and I'm a lot smarter because of Nicholas and because of teacher. Thank you very much. Okay. If I had a shape with 2 sides, I wouldn't have a shape. I would have an angle. And I think that's why we can't count it. And that's why it starts at 3. And specifically, it'd have to be a closed shape. It would have to be a closed shape, I think, because this cannot be considered a polygon. It needs to be a closed shape. Okay, and that makes sense. Well, thank you very much, Nicholas. I need to give back my teaching degree because clearly Nicholas is doing a better job than I am. Yes, Tyra, how can I help? Hi, Tyra. Tyra is not on the screen. I cannot see her. I don't think she can see me as well. Okay, I'm going to put that hand up. All right, so 3 or more sides. Okay, let's look at this shape that we've got here. I'm going to call this shape number 1, shape 1, shape 2, and shape 3. I want you guys to tell me in the chat, is shape number 1, is it a regular polygon or an irregular polygon? Let me know. What do you guys think? Number 1, is it regular or irregular?
Irregular.
Oh, I'm getting so many different answers. Sure, I'm seeing regular and irregular. Which one is it, guys? Luvuyo, what do you think?
It's regular because of that. When it's an irregular, it doesn't have a close.
Okay, but then this shape is closed in. We've got a shape that's closed, and this shape is also closed in. So maybe let's have a look again. Okay, I'm seeing people saying regular or irregular. I think this one is a bit difficult because I think this one, if we really look at it, all the shapes are kind of the same size. All the sides are going to be the same. So I think this one is actually regular. Okay. This one is regular. What about number 2? Is number 2 regular or irregular? I think this one is quite obvious. Let's look at number 2, guys. Nicholas says irregular, under doesn't know. Matthew says irregular as well. Tara Jane says irregular. La Rona, why is it an irregular shape? Why do you say so? Let me know. What do you think?
I think it's a irregular shape because the length is not even.
Exactly, 100%. Do you see how this side is longer than all the other sides? Do you see that? The
Yes,
side is
I
a
see
lot
that.
longer. And that shows us that this one is an irregular shape. Well done, Lorena. That's exactly what I was looking for. Well done, Lorena. All right, let's talk about number 3. And I think number 3 is a cheat. Number 3 is already a cheat. We all know, because like they just took a huge chunk out of a square, and that's not fair. Okay. That's not fair. We could already tell that it's irregular. So numbers 2 and 3 are going to be our irregular shapes. Okay, and that's because number 3, obviously, not all the sides are exactly the same. Okay, well done, guys. I think we're gonna stop it there. I'll ask Teacher Marilise to pick up where we left off. I don't think we got enough done today. We're gonna do a little bit more. But I feel like you guys already know what quadrilaterals and triangles are. So maybe I'll ask Teacher Marilise to just look at them and then move on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are really smart. I'm very impressed. Well done, guys. All right, we're gonna play a quick game, okay, about angles. Okay, I don't know if you guys know what angles are. Okay, can I get a thumbs up if you know what angles are? If you've heard of angles before, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down so I know how we're gonna come at this one. Okay, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Okay. Okay, I've got 1 thumbs down from Keketo, and Juanita says, an angle is when 2 lines meet. I will give you bonus points if you can tell me what the point that they meet at is called, because I taught this to our grade 7s last year.
Yeah.
What is this point called? This one over here where the 2 points meet, where the 2 lines meet. Does anybody know what this is called? Matthew, it's not degrees. Degrees is going to be how we measure the inside of these 2 lines. That's not a right angle, Livoyo.
Oh.
Kimika! Oh my goodness, that's it. Exactly. Well done. It's called a vertex. You guys are way too smart for me. I never thought we'd be able to. Oh. Teacher Kat, you need to teach me how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Well done. That's it. It's called a vertex. And a vertex is always the part where 2 lines meet. Kimika, you get like just a whole round of applause. Like, woo-hoo! Excellent. Well done. It's called a vertex. All right. So we're going to have to remember the names and the descriptions of these angles. Okay. I'm going to take hands now. Who can tell me what is a right angle? I know you all know. Who can tell me what is a right angle? Hands. Yo, Ntusentle's hand went straight up. Ntusentle, what is a right angle? You need to unmute for me, my sweetie. And everybody's giving you the answer in the chat, so I don't think I can ask anymore. Unmute for me. So if you wanted a cheat sheet, you could just look in the chat. Everybody already knows the answer. Ah, no, he's not unmuting. Tara Jane, can you help him? Tara Jane, what is a right angle?
A right angle is a angle that is at 90 degrees.
Good, excellent. So anything that has like a straight corner, one here and one here, together they make a 90-degree angle. Well done. We call that a right angle. Okay. And right angles are never wrong. But that's a stupid joke. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Ofensa, can you tell us what is an acute angle? What is an acute angle?
An acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees.
That's it. That's it. I feel like I can leave this chat and you guys can just answer all of these questions for me. You guys can teach each other. You guys are so smart. Araduma, tell me, what is an obtuse angle? What is an obtuse angle? Unmute for me, my sweetie. Unmute for me. Oh, no, unmute again. Unmute again. Sorry. I muted you by mistake. Hi, Adedima.
Hi.
Hello.
An obtuse angle is an angle that's less than 180 degrees.
Okay, good. It's less than 180 degrees, but it needs to be more than
a right angle.
Good. It needs to be more than 90 degrees. Excellent. Well done. That's it. That's what I was hoping to hear. And Ria, I need you to tell me, what is a reflex angle?
Ma'am, a reflex angle is greater than 180 and less than 360.
Good. Oh, I don't have to teach this class anymore. You guys are excellent. You guys are amazing. Take it home for us, you, Anita. What is a straight line? How much does a straight line make up? This is easy. If I had to draw a straight line, what angle is that be at?
Ma'am, a straight line.
Think about it, my ruler. How much does my ruler measure? What is the angle of my ruler? Check in the chat. Check in the chat. Quickly, check in the chat.
180 degrees.
That's it. It's 180 degrees. Yes, that's it. Well done. Well done. It's 180 degrees. And that's the last one that we're going to be learning about. Okay. So we're going to be playing an angles game. I know you guys already know the names of these angles, right? It's called Simon Says. So I'm going to need everybody to stand up out of your chair. I'm going to have to stand up myself. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Okay. I want to see everyone's camera on. I want to see who's going to do these the best. Okay. Let's start with Simon says, or teacher says, make a right angle. I want to see. Let me see your right angle. Use your body to make a right angle. I see Zamo's right angle there. I see you. Oh, Kawasangi, your camera is off. I can't see you. I can't see you all that well. Let me see. Zwandile's got one hand out. Where's the other part of the right angle? Let me see. Oh, there it is. It's going down. I see you. Ntusenka's hand is right up. Olutando, you are very flexible. I don't think my fingers kept up from the other side. Okay, there we go. Olutando, well done. There we go. That's it. Ntusenka, I see it. Well done, you, Anita. I see you. Let me see. Well done, Nomasazi. And Araduma, Letabo, I can't quite see you. I'm missing it. I can't quite see it. Let me see. Offense's got it. Matthew's got it as well. Zanele, I see nothing, dude. I see nothing. Kolo, I see you. Let me see. Tiriso's also giving me a 90-degree angle. Well done, Tembekile and Nicholas and Andiswa. Andiswa's got like one hand straight and then the other one is like at a weird angle. So I'm not sure. Simtandile, well done. And Wipilo, well done, guys. Okay, let's try the next one. This one is going to be a hard one. Let's see if you guys can do this. Teacher says, reflex angle. Give me a reflex angle. Let's see what you guys have got. Give me a reflex angle, guys. This is a hard one. Think about it. Think about it. Make your body into a, and I'm thinking, I see everybody, they're like, eish. Teacher Coco, what do? I don't know. Make it a reflex angle. I'll give you guys a hint. If one side of your body is a reflex angle, the other side is an acute angle. I see you, Nomaswazi. That's it, Olotando. That actually looks a bit like an obtuse angle. I don't know if I can accept it. Come on, Zondile, you can do it. You guys have got this. Come on, let me see. Let me see. Zanella actually uses hands. That's actually pretty smart because you can like, oh my gosh, teacher Cat, I'm asking them to do it. I can't do it myself. I don't know how to do it. And offensive, I kind of sort of see it, but it
soon
looks
as
like
you
a
said
straight line, my
reflex,
dude.
I sat down.
It
I was
looks
like,
like-
nope.
Matthew, that just looks like a straight line. I don't, oh, no, I get it. Matthew's actually really smart. He's made an acute angle because the other side of his acute angle is a reflex angle. Well done.
Matthew.
That's it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Well done, guys. All right, guys, our time is up. I'm going to see you guys again. I don't know when, because Teacher Marlies will be back very soon. Okay. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us for today. I think we're done.